Morning, Trade Pros. Welcome to Morning Market Update for Monday, June the 15th, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, it is Monday, June 15th. Losing track of time. I can't wait for the barbers to open up. I think mine's open up next week or the week after. I'm tired of cutting my own hair. Gnarly today. Hope you had a great weekend and you stayed safe. You enjoyed the weather if it was nice where you are. And we're ready to start another trading week. 5 days. I think we're going to pick up with volatility this week, and I think there's going to be a ton of opportunity. So get ready to step in and take advantage. All right, 24-hour fitness. Here's some news in the markets. 24-hour fitness files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and they're planning to close 100 locations permanently. That's bad. When we travel from Canada to the U.S., that's one of the gyms that partners with ours that we could go and use. So this is bad news, and another bankruptcy that's pretty highly publicized. All right, what's driving some of this downside on the reopen here on Sunday is that more than 20 states in the U.S. are seeing a pickup in COVID-19 cases. All right, Tokyo also reported a jump over the weekend and a fresh breakout in Beijing that led them to close down a market, a fresh fruits and vegetables market. All right, there might have been some meat as well. I'm not sure, but it's the Zinfadi market. I probably couldn't pronounce it. Anyone from Beijing, feel free to correct me on the pronunciation. All right, that's kind of some of the fears circulating around the weekend and heading into the start of this trading week. This is part of the reason we're seeing some downside, but certainly not all of it. We also saw some pretty bad Chinese economic data over the Asian session. It showed a smaller than expected rebound in the month of May, which also weighed on the downside sentiment for retail sales falling a fourth consecutive month in China. Okay, so we're looking for some numbers that suggest a rebound from the economic side of things. And, that's not good. A fourth straight decrease in retail sales, and industrial put also rose at less than forecasted. So all that's kind of baking into a little bit of overnight downside sentiment. But we've dropped a lot in the last few sessions, and I think we could start the week on a rebound, a little bit of rally. The way that I see it is this morning it starts off, could see a little selling, but I think it'll be short-lived. They rally upward for a rebound from Monday through Tuesday and trade lower for the rest of the week. This is a big week here for us in terms of market context, because we are currently now trading the U contract as futures traders. On the minis, we're trading ESU, US September. If you're having a hard time remembering which one's which, remember hummus, HMUZ. That is the contracts. H, all right, is March. M is June, U is September, and Z is December. So I counted 5, but there's only 4. HMUZ, hummus. All right, so we're on the U of the hummus today, and that contract is starting to trade. It has traded already, but there's more volume on the U at the moment than there was on the June. June's going to expire this Friday. This Friday is also Quad Witch, where 4 products expire on the same day at the same time, which causes a lot of volatility. Keep that in mind. Friday is going to be a little bit more of a wild, wild west type trade. The 4 things are stock options, okay, stock futures, index options, and stock options also. Those are the 4. The quaddies flying around on a broom. That's a huge event coming up the end of this week. That could put in some more volatility and fan the flame, if you will. In today's markets in Asia, Japan's down 3.5% after the resurgence of COVID cases. Big downside. Hong Kong down 2.2%. China down 1%. India down 1.6%. In Europe at midday, London's down 1%. Paris about the same. Frankfurt down 0.8%. And in the U.S., some indices were down almost 3% overnight. Dow's down 1.7%, S&P 1.5%, NASDAQ down 1.3%. So sell-off across the board. Not one key global market index is green at the moment. They're all red. Crude's down 1.5% to 35.70. And even gold is down, selling off 1.1 to 1718.80. All right, that's where we're at. Bitcoin down 3%, 9,135. So we're seeing a sell-off across the board. I think it makes sense. All right, we've had quite a bit of a rally across the board. Now we're going to see some of those gains get let off slightly for a pullback. Let's see where the pullback holds, if there's a buying opportunity down below, or if this thing's actually going to continue even lower. And we'll keep you posted through that. We'll find out this week My outlook is a little bit of a rally to start the week, midweek reversal, and down we go. Okay, 8:30 this morning, we had an Empire State Manufacturing Survey. It came out at minus 0.2%. Even though it's below zero and not a good number, it's better than what was expected. Expectation was minus 29.8. Okay, the low end of the range was minus 41, high end was minus 10. The prior one was minus 48.5. So coming out at minus 0.2 is negligible. That's actually a big surprise beat on the New York Manufacturing Index. So that's interesting. At 11 today, Fed's Kaplan's going to speak on the economic impact of COVID-19 and how the country will move forward. That's going to be important. 4 p.m., Treasury International Capital, or TIC. And then that's it for today. Tomorrow, things pick up in the U.S. We get retail sales before the opening bell at 8:30. Okay, we'll have that number for you in the update. And Jerome Powell testifies tomorrow to the House, and then on Wednesday to Congress. Tomorrow it's at 10 a.m. Wednesday it's at 12 p.m. So you got that information coming out. And that's it for the week, really, for the U.S. Most of it is front-loaded today, or tomorrow and Wednesday, rather. I think because of that news, we're going to turn around and keep heading lower. All right. Garth says ASX is down. Australian Stock Exchange down 2.7. There you go. Another one down quite a bit. All right. Lee, that's cool. Thanks for sharing. I'll Google that as well. All right, guys, that's what we got. Let's open up the trading room. I hope you guys enjoyed today's morning market update. We're seeing some early negative sentiment, but I think that's going to hold, and we're going to rally upward to start the week. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm going to start selling it as well. The level at which I'd probably consider myself to be wrong and starting to short is below the 50 on the ES SEP contract, and 23 3/4 ultimately the overnight low. You're going to probably open up some downside. All right. Send you love, joy, and happiness. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Be careful, be safe, manage your risk, trade pro, and I'll see you at our next morning market update. Take care. Have a great day.